In the not-so-distant future, the Gunpla Battle Simulator has undergone many iterations in its history, and is about to begin the next phase in its evolution. Thanks to cutting-edge AI, improved game terminals, and advanced Gunpla scanning techniques, a new age of Gunpla has arrived. By connecting to G-Base remotely, players can now access the virtual world from their own devices, eliminating the need for large arcades.
Last-minute test of that little GIF.
Gameplay is no longer just about Gunpla battles. Using their Gunpla as custom players can now meet online to chat and socialize.
And today I have a particular
With this
idea
new
in
social
mind,
element,
honestly.
the program's popularity reaches unprecedented heights. The name of this new simulator is Gunpla Battle Blaze Beyond Borders, but it is more commonly known as GB4. Following a closed alpha, the game is entering an open beta test in preparation for its official launch. Despite being in the testing...
I can't help but laugh at that little audio glitch. Honestly, it's stuff like that where it's like, yeah, it's definitely a corner cut. Somebody was not paying attention, and as evidently there was 2 audio clips there, and the first one was, or rather the second one was queued too quickly, too fast after the other one. So. I think if you got a physical release, it probably is just stuff like that. But I don't think that most people got this in a physical release. But I digress. I'm planning on working on a particular
I'm ready when you are.
new build that I had in mind based off of another Sigma-Jin idea that I was thinking about.
Yes, sir.
Those little AI fandom ideas I was having. So I'll just make a new lobby for myself and I might remake my clan and call them the Sigma-Jin. Interesting. I haven't decided. Oh, I moved my little mic there a bit. That's still out of frame.
How was that?
Lobby for builders who like to customize. Yes. Yes. If I do have any good royalty-free music, I would be putting that on, but I haven't had the time to go look into that. But that in mind, why'd I go into my room? I need to go buy a couple of parts to supply this build, actually. I kind of need to start with the Funsaiki build pieces, actually. For various reasons.
Hello there.
So, why?
The kits are this way.
I'm not really sure what, I think which Master Gundam kit is the one that has Funsaiki with it, but I will get both of them, and it's probably the high grade. No, they both have it. Okay. No, wait. Yeah, they both have the Funsaiki because they both have an extra head and an extra body, as you can see. Although I'm curious how those go together. But I digress. I'm going to get both of those.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I don't want to spam it this time. I could spam through it a couple of times, but seems like I'm getting more lag than usual, but hold up. I'm gonna have to switch over to one of the Sigma Jin builds there, because I need to. There's the Dragonette, Fledgling, and Hatchling. So I can probably delete these. I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell parasol, as in the umbrella, because that's certainly not what I'm going for. But like I said about a couple of times, there's some weird glitches in the way that the game names things, so you have to. That's stupid. But this is gonna be another one of those. There you go. Aw, all my Funsakis were just trashed here. This is not good Funsakis. None of them are. Oof. Although I do particularly not mind. I do not mind at all where the those claws need to get adjusted a bit. But all my Funsakis are weak as heck. I got two. Let's just filter it out and make sure. Unfortunately, we can't get drops of a better Funsaki because you just gotta buy it. So I have to get the one that I want. I'm gonna use a little Funsaki for this. Although, which one of these has better traits? Or abilities, whatever they're called. The bigger one or the little one? Did I get a bigger one? No, yeah, they're all, even all my master grades are, yeah, all my master grades are weak. I want to use a little one though. I don't know why I clicked out of that. That was a total accident. But Parasol is based off of a Digimon that I had made as a kid, so it's sort of like a fan idea, just like this is. But instead of a, AI girl, I'm making an AI AI monster, you could say. I'm really curious though, why? Because you can put the Funsaki head on, right? But like, how do you remove the body? What do I do here? How do I I'm real curious what their goal was here, because you can't put Funsaiki together. You can't do that. It doesn't work. So I'm really curious what their intent was. Not that I'm gonna use Funsaiki's head. To be honest, that's, excuse me, way outside of my plans. I do plan on trying out this is gonna be a oh, what is the word I'm looking for? Power-based build, so I'm not going to put any of my item-based traits on there. I think I want a master grade for that chest. It seems like all the master grades are not as good as I'd like. And, well, unless you count the... yeah, that's not the one I want. One moment. Gotta turn off my camera again. And mute myself because stuff's getting loud out here. And probably not picked up on the mic yet. It's very frustrating. I had to laugh because I'd been talking to myself with the mic off for like the last minute or so. Sorry about that. Let me get the camera back on again. Everything's fine so far, although kids in the neighborhood or in the apartment complex are going to be getting up soon, so that might become background noise. But I digress. Coffee. I'm gonna run a mission to try and get the double bullet a few times. I don't remember which missions it shows up in, but it doesn't matter. Not really. Okay. This is the one I think has the highest drop rate. But at the same time, it's been a minute since I put all my drop rate pieces together. This was just the one that I had the best last time. So 42, 37, 23. Yeah, yep. Yeah, this is my, that's why I called it my dossiers. Because it makes gold. I've had to use it in a minute. But, oh, okay, I can't keep my legs cross-legged for much longer. So, I will have to raise the chair a little. And if anyone's curious, yes, I did post stuff behind me because I was
This is the mission desk.
self-conscious about what my apartment looks like. Okay, let's check the story. Missions. H1, H2. Is this going to be the one that gives me the... Because that one gives all the normals. I'm not sure that one gives a double bullet. Because some of it very annoyingly does not actually tell you the full extent of what drops or what is in that. Or maybe I just haven't paid attention enough, and it really does tell you, and I'm just dense and dull. Okay, it doesn't feel or seem like any of these are going to give me the double bullet, but I could be wrong. I'll come back to
This is the mission coming.
to that if that is not the case. I don't think the drops are identical for these, but I could be wrong. Because the missions aren't identical, that's for sure. I've seen people using the H2 double bullet. That's, heck, it's on one of the NPC's characters. That's not. I lost my progress. Huh. There's H2 normal in that one. And Master Gundam. Well, the worst case scenario is just wasting a little bit of time. So let's try that one because it has H2 normal and I think that H2 double bullet, but I don't know. We'll see. And there's nobody in the mission right now, so wait a minute. I went.
This is the mission coming.
I didn't mean to do that either. There we go. I'm not particularly concerned if anybody else joins me or not, but I'm not sure why I chose to put a honeycomb sort of appearance there, but it's there. Trying not to chug my coffee so that the stream lasts a little longer, but it is late in my day, and I've stayed up too late. I don't like to sleep much, and I sleep at weird hours, so.
The mission is a go. What challenges await? Sweet build.
Yeah, I agree. I do like my build. So this difficulty isn't too difficult for the Midas in this. I'm not sure if I've maxed it out or not. I think I have. Or close enough that it's almost hard to tell. We don't even want these. Hopefully, I don't have to grind too much to get these, but I'll be paying attention to what parts drop from these, because that's the entire reason I'm in this mission. Why'd you dodge that far, man? Man, it's like they knew. Okay. Sometimes. Maybe they improved the AI, but I kind of doubt it. I think it just got lucky with that. God dang it. That was purely me not hitting the right button. Talking to myself. I feel like I'm definitely confident in my own ability. I need to tell myself that in game and out of game, because my ego is that powerful. I'm kidding, that's not nice. Both with bravado is literally bravado. And it's gone.
Oh my! A new mobile suit enters the scene!
getting the impression that this is not going to give me the drops I want. Where did it go? Ah! I also realized that they never. One of the suits that I ever seem to see them make in a game is like H3 Orbital. H2 Sordio is one that was really interesting that I wanted to see. And I was honestly surprised that they put Talgis Flugel into Gundam Breaker Mobile. Although I had only just learned of it a couple months before it appeared in that game, which is kind of amusing to me.
Keep up the good work.
I'm not sure when it debuted, so could have been years old, could have been days old for all I know. I love it. I like it though. That's why I put wings on mine. And thinking on the Talgis Flugel's design, I've been thinking about figuring out how to design one with a similar wing decal. Although I wouldn't say decal per se on that. It's more like a crest. Although the Talgis Flugel doesn't have enough free parts to do that. Jeez, this is rather hard to break their guard. wonder how much of the difficulty increases are just the stats of the robots getting bigger, and if any of it has to do with, you know, the AI getting smarter. So far, it hasn't seemed that way. As in the AI getting smarter. It seems like it's just stats going up, and the AI is still pretty dumb, except in the case where it will swarm you a bit more often when you're on higher difficulties. It's like difficult to deal with just based on the brute force numbers of it. Oof. I find it both very strange that a giant robot has flowing hair like that, but in addition to feeling like that is very odd.
An enemy gunpla emerged from the package.
I felt a little bit bad for decapitating a Sailor Moon knockoff there. And now I sort of realize that the entire reason that we have a Sailor Moon Gundam in G Gundam is because everyone wanted a Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball crossover, and Gundam was like, well, we could rip that off. I cannot be dissuaded. I've always referred to G Gundam as Dragon Ball Gundam. That's why it's got that. It's just G Gundam because it's like Dragon Ball G. They've even followed the same gimmick. I'm not sure if they were coming out at the same time.
The battle is tense. Which side will
I think they
prevail?
were though. Oof. Don't get me wrong, some of those designs go hard. They are really good. But as far as plot's concerned, it's not my favorite. In no small part because it's probably one of the most Jesus-y plots that we've got in Gundam so far. I'm not sure how to describe that in any other phrasing except that, but I'm not a big fan of Kira Yamato, mostly because he just has plot armor that's so thick, and they had to create a whole manga side plot to explain how he survived a self-destruct that should have killed him. But I've heard a lot of people complain about Kira Yamato's plot armor. I would also have to say that I feel like Hiro Yui also has a pretty strong plot armor. Like, dude slid down a building and just broke a leg. Dude didn't deploy I say slid down a building, but like he had a parachute. He slid off the building and then off a cliff. He only broke his leg, and he still should have just gone splat. Like, yeah, maybe he arrested some of the momentum with the the slide, but no. He also survived his mobile suit just self-destructing on him, so that's maybe that's just a running theme with pro tags in the Gundam franchise, is to have their mobile suit explode on them. And I just haven't been paying attention to that. I started watching Gundam X as I also introduced a friend of mine to Gundam Wing, so I guess I'll see how many times that happens. I'm not a big fan of UC Gundam, so
Another mission
I decided to
successfully
check out one of the other timelines. Like, I enjoyed the Unicorn Gundam stuff, but I don't know. Amuro is just boring to me. A lot of the music is just boring and plotty. Doesn't have the same kind of, I don't know, gravitas that the later music has to actually put some, I don't know, power and thought into it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm probably overthinking it. It doesn't seem like this one gave me any double bullet pieces. Age 2 Dark Count, normal, Titus, 3 normal, Titus. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go check out that story mission now to see if that one does it. I'm not sure how long this stream is going to last, because it's near the end of my day, like I said. And, I don't know.
Welcome.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm gonna check the other ones again because I'm paranoid about missing some of the. Okay, no. I don't have him. Okay, that's the other thing that has age Gundam parts. Age 2 normal is in there, but I don't see where I even got age 2 double bullet. Kind of feels like that's one of the backup suits in one of the and like they don't seem to let you know about those. They just let you know about like the key mobile suits that are going to show up in this fight. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. It's not particularly unusual for me to have really short streams either in this on this channel, so I don't expect people to be upset. I also just don't try to have expectations. Perhaps that's a bad idea. Alright, I'm going to do this one, but I'm not going to... I'm going to do it in hardcore mode, but I'm skipping the scenes, because I've done this one before, and it doesn't really change anything, but I also don't want to go do the extra hard mode yet. I've also had no trouble replenishing the breaker boosts I mean, most of the time I don't really want to use them for anything. So, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what I was going for with the shoulders there.
The mission is a go! What challenges await?
Everything. I have no idea what's...
Oh my! A new mobile suit enters the scene!
What the heck? I still haven't been able to figure out where to, maybe this will be it.
An enemy gunpla emerged from the package!
Oh. Unfortunately, a toothache is kind of distracting me a bit too, so. I just saw this in a one-way. more or less use that as a breakout of the stun that I was in. But now I use it up. I'm really curious where or whether there's
Here comes the ace! Have we got what it takes?
not sure what I did to aggravate that too, but I'm not sure how long I can stay online after with all that bothering me. Unfortunately, pressure from the mass makes it worse. Thought I'd fix that, but I guess between the headset and the mask and the goggles, it's
Mission cleared! Well done, everyone!
there's still more coffee to go. I'm going to turn off the camera for a minute, though.
This all still feels a little unreal. I can't believe we're actually fighting to save Lillian's life. I'm glad I had those clan battles to get back in shape before all this went down. I never thought I'd be taking Gunpla this seriously again. After I lost my old clan, GB4 just seemed so pointless.
That changed after your fight with Yuki, didn't it?
Not just that. You, Lillian, all the rest. You pulled me out of a pretty dark place.
I feel the same.
So far, all the suits
Wouldn't
I've
be
made
who I am
just
today
function
without the
better
friends
on
I made
running
here. You
in
gave
the
me
yellow
strength
game
when I
mode,
needed it most.
or yellow awakening.
Saving not just Lillian, but this
Move
world is
faster, so
important to me.
more damage,
I
more
won't stand
etc.
on the sidelines anymore.
Good for you. And let's not forget, if it wasn't for this clan in GB4, I never would have met you. You know, I can't help but think us meeting here has something to do with fate. Don't you feel it too?
Funny, I was just thinking that the only thing wrong with GB4 is a certain boy who refuses to take a hint.
Ooh. Wow, that bar lasted a long time. I did not expect that to do that. That blast went on forever. You just kept getting shot. Sorry for going quiet. The game is taking a lot of focus, and the toothache is causing a lot of distraction. Suddenly.
Mission
Couldn't
cleared.
possibly be the coffee.
Well done, everyone.
That was sarcasm.
The shield is down. Attack the monolith now.
This mission is another reason why I set it up for player camera mode.
You can't damage it while the shield is up.
Ah. Oh. Weird. He didn't put away the sword. Just kept. Why is it? Huh. That's odd. Ah, maybe I just didn't wait long enough and I put away the sword. Bro, tank that shit.
The shield is down. Attack the monolith now.
I expected that to do more damage. Huh. That's what I get for expecting anything.
Damage it while the shield is up.
Thanks for the obvious statement. Now I'm highly curious where I got those 82 double bullets, and I'm not particularly eager to decide to go repeat where I was every single mission to test it out. I got no clue either. Like I said, it doesn't really tell you literally every mobile suit that shows up in the mission. It shows you like important ones, but then there's all the randos and stuff. Why did they just that? Where are you? There you are. See, that's what I mean when I said in the other stream that the extra targets are just there to confuse your targeting system. They're just there to, you know, they're fodder. But I guess I shouldn't complain about that. Those exist in the franchise too. There are always random grunt mobile suits getting chopped up and blasted and so on. Gatling gun. I should probably just appreciate the fact that they put them in.
Attack the monolith now.
camera again, but I don't have much more energy left in me.
You can't damage it while the shield is up.
Whew. I know that. I know. I really wish they didn't tell you that literally every time that the shield went up. That would be... It's like they don't trust us to remember the instructions from literally, what, 60 seconds ago? But hey, maybe they were like, oh yeah, the player might expect the instructions have changed for this mission that's been repetitive through every other. Oh, ow, ow, ow.
Sweet build.
Yay! My sweet build button is right next to the button that changes my trays. And when I don't look at my keyboard, it is hard to tell, even though it's pretty dark. Oh, excuse me. That's not even one of the important shit. Or the important shit. Bro. There. See, okay. This is one of the instances where it's actually, you know, hard mode's doing a little bit harder than it should be usually. They're ganging up on me. But frankly, I think they need to be doing that a lot more than they usually do. Yeah, I used that finisher right away because there were basically two or three of them right in front of me to slash, but it didn't do a lot of damage. Either they were blocking or something, but I don't know. Doesn't seem to be an ability that improves that power. There is one that increases your how long your awakening is open or is on. Why did I say awakening is open? Like it's a door or something.
The shield is down. Attack the monolith now.
Oh man. I forgot to check what level the parts on this Gunpla were. I'm getting the impression that they aren't as strong as I remember. I might have forgotten to upgrade them since last time I played it. Oh no, boss. And I did not play it with this, with these missions. Oh yeah, and I'm solo. I forgot about these.
Things are really heating up.
Oh well.
They pack quite a punch, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
You're out here, Mashima.
Won't let them stop us now. No matter what, we'll save this world together.
And this time I'm not using a whip, so I don't really have that hacks hit everything ability. I really wish they could do friendly fire on each other. That would be very helpful, but no, that's too much to ask. That's a silly thing to want. Oh hey, he's down. Oh no, stop. I need to be staying above them. If you stay above them, you can stay out of the damage area of a lot of the stuff that they're firing. Unless they come at you from above, and then you're still kind of screwed. Oh, those are kind of like the beam cannons. That's nice. Oh, dang it. I just noticed that the rail cannons, the rail guns on the that I've got will keep you in the air just like the beam weapons. Bro, I hate the targeting in this game sometimes, man. More than sometimes. It does very weird things. Sometimes it will not do things that it usually does. Like firing downwards. Like what determines whether it's willing to fire downward at something or not. Ooh! Oh, he's doing the throwing fist things. He's literally throwing hands. Oh, I'm not getting an S on this, I don't think. I don't know. At least not on this stage of them. I might get an S rank in total, but I feel like it's a little too generous sometimes with the S thing. I got Brain Gundam down to half, so he's got his shield up. I need to get Unicorn down again. Oh. What? Did that just not hit at all? Oh, come on! That's not fair! Yeah, love wasting my powers. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Well, he's down there again. Please don't stop. Please don't throw hands, man. That's not right. That's not nice. They're parties, not hands. Part of me hopes that the idea, the phrase, throwing hands came from that, but I'm sure it didn't. Most things are not that deep. It literally just comes from the idea of, you know, you're punching, so you're throwing pop. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Talk about bad timing. No, you weird unicorn thing. I didn't even pick the extreme mode yet. This is just hardcore. I'd be screwed if this was hardcore mode, man. It would be chunking off my hit points in massive bits. I keep forgetting that you're invulnerable when you start your awakening. So, like, if you can time it when they're about to hit you with something big, you can get rid of a lot of damage. Because it locks you in a cutscene, but it also more or less, like, you know, locks you in a cutscene. Your hit points are set during that period of time. You're just invulnerable. It's like an iframe. Ow, ow. Ow. Of course I lose my legs. Ow. Ow, bro. I'm getting impatient. Chill. It stands up to blow up. It just amuses me when it does that. And now it's just gonna go do zoomies because it doesn't know what to do. Thanks. Now it's the pogo. Then it was a pogo stick attack because it was scared.
We've done it! Meister Jin, mission complete.
Now, we just have to keep this thing from coming back, right?
That's right. You two just need to hold your position while he continues on to take down the final monolith. Good luck.
Alright, let's see what the drops were. Okay, well, age effects, that was expected. I don't think this mission drops the double bullet either. I know I could go look it up probably, but I don't know. I haven't been able to find very reliable information on it sometimes, so Google's AI has been shitting the bed on that a lot lately. Like, I was watching Gundam Wing with a friend, and he was like, "Hey, is that Zex? Is that voice actor for Dio?" And I was like, I don't know. And then I went and Googled it, and Google's AI was like, the voice actor for the Japanese is unknown. But it's not unknown. I just went to the Wikipedia, and it was right there in the first paragraph, although it slips my mind off the top of my head right now. It's just absolutely hilarious that Google is, like, incapable of reading the first freaking paragraph of Wikipedia and going, oh yeah, that's the voice actor for Zex Marquise, who, yes, did play Dio Brando as well. And I found that out today, and that's just great. 6 degrees of Gundam voice acting. So cool. So funny. Yeah, that's not, I don't know which mission drops the Zex Marquis, the double bullet pieces. And I just don't want to go look it up either. Alright, I'm just gonna buy him. Screw it. Oh. Someone named Dragon entered my room.
Welcome.
That's interesting.
The kits are this way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I always like to buy 5 copies because A, it's a negligible cost. And B, it's it's a chance to get one of them that's a higher grade, and you don't have to spend a bunch of upgrade parts on it. No, I'm working on this mobile suit. I need to go see a dentist. This sucks. I can't afford a dentist, but yay, healthcare. Anyway, I can complain about whatever I want. I'm on my stream. Oh, everything's mine now. Of course, it's the master grade double bullet. The other one's yeah. No, I don't want that one. I'm gonna have to use this one, I guess. No, that was the master grade too. I didn't get any high grade double bullets, did I? No, I got one. Okay. Well, okay. I say high grade. It's the second lowest. I'm gonna color everything different. So. Oh. Excuse me, that was gross. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up, but be surprised what it does and doesn't pick up. But I need to get rid of all these builder parts too. decide on a backpack either. No, I did decide on a backpack. Okay. Excuse me moving my jaw around like that. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a toothache and it's bothering me. I'm trying to work through it, but ultimately that may prove futile. So, oh wow, that makes that head big. I mean, that's intentional, but I don't quite want it that big. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool, Paris. I'm going for mostly cosmetic building at the moment, and then I'll worry about stats. I'm gonna make it look good, and then upgrade everything that I put onto it that I need to upgrade after that, or at least make it look like I want it to. Kind of trying to make something that might look a little bit like a blade liger, but with less mane. If that makes any sense. It might not. I've got to figure out how to fill out the body a bit more without... Oh, I could just make the legs bigger. Problem is that chest does not sink in as low as I want it to. And you're just not allowed to angle the head at all. That is a little bit frustrating. And then I look at this and it says, okay, what do you mean by horse? What do you mean by horse? Can I turn it into a not horse? What alternate form is missing here? Does it have a hoverboard form like in the anime? Because I don't have that. But that's also the age effects. Why is the age effects showing that when the legs are the part that should be asking whether you want it to be in? Yeah, it's just movement, normal movement form. Okay. I really wish we could just move that down just a bit further. It's gonna make a really long neck tight liger. Okay, we can work with it. We can work with it. We can work with it. Who's we? I'm trying to see where I can move it before I decide whether I want to shrink it. Because I've never tested the full rotational ability of some of these parts. And I've seen some people do some really wonky shit. Impressive, but weird. Then I gotta copy that on the other side too. I think I definitely want that angled in like that. Because if I'm treating the whole torso like it's the head of this thing, then that's... Well, I say the torso, but the head's just like gigantic and sunk right into the torso. So it's right there to do it. Alright, now I'm gonna use this snip and... It's called snip and sketch in Windows. I don't know if it's in Mac, and I don't even know if you can play this on Mac, so it's irrelevant. And I can use that to copy it over to the other double bullet. Although, again, I'm going to have to fill in some more. Yeah. Some of the coordinates you end up just reversing them. Others you are exactly the same. I wonder if I could make that lion head bigger and justify that. I probably could. It would hide a little bit more of the greebly gunk. I'm trying not to go too hard on that. If I increase the size of this, it just the shoulder juts out more. I can't sink it in far enough to make that. Although I kind of like the way the cannon's contour at the moment. Is that perfectly straight? Did I get that right? Or is there something about the way those double bullets are... I might have to add another piece to my list of things that are off. I'm having trouble finding any mark to tell whether they're... Oh, yeah. Is that... Yes, they are off. Frick. Okay, it's not a significant amount, but it's enough that I frickin' saw it. Which direction is that on? Okay. Not that one. No, it's multiple angles that are off, isn't it? Because now if I move that, then the fist and the two fists are off. Because like the fists seemed aligned, but then the cannons aren't aligned properly. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me frickin' insane. No, even then the hands aren't really properly aligned there. I copied the coordinates exactly. If I move it down this way to align the cannons, then the fists don't look right. If I align the fists, then the cannons don't look right. Man, don't tell any of your friends with OCD about this game or any of these parts. Just let them live in peace. See, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. That fist is in the wrong spot. And we can't change that because it's in part just the stance that the parts are in when they do that. But because the part is, there's multiple ways in which it's points of motion, I can't tell what the heck is going on and why it's not lining up properly. Except that that does not line up properly to an extreme degree, like to an extreme extent. It's almost 30 degrees off, or I don't even know if that's 30 degrees. I can't actually tell how many degrees that is by their fucking fuzzy ass metric, because it's the other arm is at positive 290. This arm needs to be at 230, and the camera's, it's 261. That's almost exactly 30. And even then, no. But then the fists are off, like I said. It's good enough. Close enough for fucking horseshoes. Close enough for horseshoes. Close enough for horseshoes. I'm probably gonna be the only one who notices. Well, that and people who watched my stream and saw me get annoyed at it. I'm sincere. I'm going to be creating a list of parts that are off by certain amounts of degrees and how many, and putting a Google document together with that, because it frustrates me, and I feel like other people are probably going to be like, has anybody else noticed this? And maybe if we all pitch a fit, then Bandai will fix it, like they put in Calibarn and Calibarn. Which, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like releasing two variants of Calibarn with just like a slightly different like sticker is a little bit freaking lazy. Just a little bit. But I was appreciative of the fact that they did that. But then like, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that impressed by the Mighty Strike Gundam. It's kind of just the Strike Gundam with a sword, like with a different kind of sword. And I've always had a certain amount of like lack of believability in the idea of the giant ass sword like that. Mostly because it's like, well, yeah, I know it's a giant robot. I should not be nitpicking it too far, but but I can believe a giant beam saber because the particles, the photons don't really have weight, right? Not in the same way that they have mass, but they don't have weight like that. But a giant katana that's the length of your Gundam is it's just hard to believe that it's able to swing that without issue. So I've never gotten into that for some reason. Now to see, it's gonna annoy the piss out of me that I don't have enough pieces to make it look right. It's going to frustrate the piss out of me. Okay. Settle for some chimerism. Although I'm a little... Probably should have left those claws on. But those claws were in totally the wrong place and position. Okay, so that's fun to see that there's extra positions on the legs to facilitate the horse. Because horse... I mean, I figured there would be, but I just can't justify having forward parts that are just functionally useless. 2 of them, cool. I can accept 2. 4 just feels... Ooh, hey, it's like he's got what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he's got hair. It's not very good hair. It's like a bit stringy. I don't think I'm gonna put that on there though. There's just a thought there. Excuse me. I'm looking for other things that look roughly like a cat's paw. Like, I can accept those claws, but they don't look very cat-like. I'm gonna put them on the front like that, but then I want something to cover both the front and the back claws that look, or front and the back paws that look, or hooves I should say, that look more like a cat's paws, but there's nothing that comes to mind that looks like that. At the moment I'm just fiddling with some pieces here and there. And it's a little frustrating that these pieces, none of the ABC cloaks or the anti-beam cloaks can be adjusted in size. And I'm not going to put the NTD, the armed armor parts on there. It's tempting, but it would be redundant. And I really want, like, I appreciate that they put the tall geese, that Dober gun in there, but I really wish they would have put the cannon with the split nozzle on there that you get in Endless Waltz. That, Oh, it looks so cool. It's just, it looks like a real sci-fi particle gun. Whereas the Dober gun just looks like it's a gun. Pew pew. Where is it? So I'm not going to use that. It's nice, but it's not going to use that. No, that's definitely not like a paw at all. Part of my brain keeps going, hey, use the funnel rack, use the funnel rack, use the funnel rack. And I don't know why. Okay, is that gonna... Doesn't feel like it's gonna look like a... If I use the try-on chest there, I could probably save on that bit there, but I don't like the try-on chest. I don't like Gundam try-on at all. Just it looks like a Megazord, and I like Megazords, but I know it's more of a, what's the term? Gao Gaigar. It's more of a Gao Gaigar reference than a Megazord, although there's a lot of borrowing back and forth there from what I've understood. And I'm no expert. I don't even know if I have one of those. Let's find out. Form over function is the goal for this. Eventually, it's actually going to get easier because he's going to turn into a cat person instead of just a cat. But right now, I'm like, well, how do I make a damn cat out of a horse? Very, very difficultly. Is that a word? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's not the most important thing in the world. There's a strong possibility that I sold the Gundam Try-On pieces that I ever had whenever I had them, or I've used them in components, so it happens. It's common. If it's not gold, I just kind of forget it's there and delete it or use it, you know. Oh. I'm certainly not using the Age Effects chest piece for appearance, but I'd lose the ability to use that EX skill without getting the wireframe chest thing, and I hate that. I just hate it. It's so weird. Where is it? Yeah, I don't think I have one. Huh. I'm going to skip all the way down to the bottom eventually, but now my ADHD goes, what were you looking for? Yeah, Gundam Try-On, Gundam Try-On. Because I don't remember well enough which Gundam series that one was from. a Gundam Tryon 3. Yeah, I don't have it. Oh. What do you mean? It's not fully set up. Please equip parts to all sections. What do you mean? That's already equipped. That's equipped. That's... Oh. Okay, fine. I guess I will put weapons on it. I guess. For some reason, I accidentally built my beam kunai in such a way that it's kind of hard to tell which one is intended for the right side and which one is intended for the left side. But it's almost unimportant because if they're used together, then they will buff each other regardless. So I don't know why I'm really concerning myself or thinking about it too much. Yeah, you can tell even more there. See? It's just, why are they weird like that? Y'all had a job, and the job was to make it so that we could tell what the fuck was going on in our builder, and you didn't do it right. I don't know who you were who did it wrong. You're probably under crunch, so I can understand on some level. But man... the boss who crunched this, caused the crunch that made this happen, should be fired. Not the coder who made it. Now that's another possibility I thought of, but it looks more like a hoof, you know, than it does a cat's paw. Whereas the funnels that I've got, those look kind of like a cat's paw. Kind of. I say that as I lose the thing and then can't find a way to put it back on where I want it. Okay, so these pointy things on the side are gonna bug me, but it's close enough that I can tolerate it if it doesn't warp them when I use them in the... But, you know, it's probably gonna warp them when I'm using them in the thing. And then when you use the EX skill, of course, it's probably gonna make the whole thing look wanky. I'm not sure that's looking like the cat's paws I'd envisioned. If anything, oh yeah, it definitely does. They're off. It might be a matter of positioning as well as perspective for sure. I can't believe I was that off on positioning those, but it's hard to tell from certain angles. Or maybe I was just blind. Just say so in the comments or something. I don't know. How come none of these rotated at the angle that I want? This one rotates it that way. This one rotates it that way. And this one rotates it also that way. What the fuck? I didn't think it did anything. Probably gonna have to squint a bit to see if I can cat in this thing. This one's doing the same damn thing. What the? Time to test out this weird thing, see what it looks like. Oh no, that didn't do what I wanted at all. Nope. What the f... This is exactly what I was talking about. Nothing in that part's... Like, okay, the head mostly... Okay, kinda. But then the hooves, everything is off by half the length of what it was... Where it's supposed to be. Like... Frustrating. That means I have to move everything forward on the Z-axis, I think, and mostly on the Z-axis. And you can't change what position it's in while you're sitting in this mode. And then not only that, like, I don't even know what the poses this thing will take. So now I have to put these like this far up to make them look remotely like I want. And I'm not even sure this is gonna look right. It already doesn't look quite like I want it to. Anyway, so this whole endeavor is starting to feel fruitless. Hypothetically, I thought if I could get those things to, like, you know, look flush with the hoof, then maybe, just maybe they'll look flush with the ground when I put it into actual play mode. Well, let's see what it's looking like on any of this, because it's all unpredictable. I don't think I can make this as yeah, what the fuck? Those are nowhere near where I had them. What the actual fuck, Bandai? The fuck? Were your builders high? If so, what? Because I'd like to have some to see it like they did. But no, I imagine that these flaws are probably because that it got rushed. I think this was announced just this year? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I gave up on Gundam Breaker after Gundam Breaker Mobile sucked dick and died. Oh, excuse my language. I shouldn't. I don't have to say that. I mean, plenty of people say worse shit on this platform. They get monetized too somehow. But they're, whoa, excuse me, they're huge. I am tiny. I am a bug. There's nothing in the way that this pose is situated that would suggest that this is gonna show up like 500 pixels behind where it is right now. Nothing at all. Now we start over again. I don't know, just like put it. It's just good. Let's see what happens when I just make it hover. You know, like might as well. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I bet you that's the key to make it look right when I'm actually out in the. Nope. No. No. If a horse could jump, I don't. Well, I mean, horses can jump. I don't know why I said that. But I don't think. I'm not sure that whoever did that probably never saw a horse. But it's also a robot horse, so it probably doesn't matter. But that's definitely. That's where I had it. That's the wrong one. Did I put them in a wrong location? Okay, see, this is... No, that is... Okay, that attaches to the calf. And so the hoof doesn't, wherever the hoof goes is just absolutely freaking arbitrary. You can sit there and you can align it however you want, but because it situates on the calf, the hoof is going to be all over the fucking place. And this is based off of wherever the calf is situated. And I'm being redundant because I'm frustrated as hell. That one's on the front. I'm gonna drive myself crazy trying to get this thing to look right. Yeah, because then that doesn't look anything like a paw. It just looks like a weird foot. What the hell am I trying to do with that? Man, seeing that mistake, just that. It was a long shot to even think that would look right, but the add to that the fact that it just the way that things are attached and the line just make it look like shit. Just kind of took the wind out of my sails. I saw somebody make a truck they put up online on one of the subreddits that it looked like it was a rusted out Optimus Prime, but it wasn't the right colors. But it was a really good truck, basically, but not not a robot, but a truck. And I'm continually blown away by the stuff that people make on this, and then I see mistakes like this and go, man, Bandai, we deserve better for $90. And I'm sure it's actually going to balloon in actual price once the DLCs come out and they end up being, like $15 a pop. Or something like that. And then they're going to be like 2 missions, 3 robots, something like that. I'm feeling a little cynical suddenly. I say suddenly, but I was very cynical when I played Gundam Breaker Mobile too. Heck, half the channel's purpose was because I was frustrated at their game design, and that term is just it doesn't even feel accurate when I get that excuse me, ADHD is making me choose some weird phrasing. I understand that Gundam and Gunpla is kind of just like an extended toy commercial, right? Kind of like Transformers. It's but it's when you make it so blatantly obvious that it's all just a way to shill the 3D online variant that they can take away at any moment, then it's. But then there's people that just eat it up. They know it is. They know it's poison, and they're like, nom 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 nom. Poison. I'm not quite as elegant as Zex, if you couldn't tell. At the moment, I'm just trying to find anything that would give me hope to find something that looks kind of like a paw. This mini noir. I don't like the way those look either, though. They're weird. Everything's weird if you look at it for long enough. That probably doesn't make any sense if you think about it. But I should be going to bed. Of course, nothing's gonna make sense. shall walk on literally. I shall literally walk on some people. I wish that these Barbatos claws came with a claw attack. That it feels appropriate, but they don't. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. Because I can't get that perfect cat vibe anymore. There's no way. I might go look on Twitter to see what other people are building in that regard, maybe. That almost looks more like paws than anything else I've tried so far, if you ignore the cannons underneath its feet. Which is a big ask. Let's see if it works out. Let's see what it looks like. Probably gonna look like crap, but hey, keep trying. Keep trying. Oh hey, those actually kind of stay in place. I'd have to shift them forward quite a bit more. Kind of stay in place though. Or maybe they're just, maybe I just put them in the wrong spot. What, cat? You know. I don't know why I was doing that, all that noise for. Oh. What did I do? should go to bed soon. I'm starting to get muscle spasms. Well, I feel like I made some progress there. That looks a little bit more like a lion's paw than anything else I've made so far. It is kind of funny how it moves too. Oh, it does kind of look like a lion, doesn't it? It's got a lion head on it, so it kind of, of course, it kind of looks like a lion, and it does track when it's, yeah, okay, all right, that ain't bad. All right, I need to take time off and chill. I got through 2 hours. I'm all right. And made some progress on the build. You're just demanding attention. Sorry. It's definitely not. Just definitely blowing holes in the masked antagonist persona with the cat on the back of the chair. She's an evil cat, I swear. I swear. She's bent on world destruction, as all cats are. What are you doing? Oh no, now it's weird. What are you doing, cat? You losing your balance over there? What are you doing? I didn't even do anything and you're losing your balance. Or are you just playing along to try to get attention? Yeah, that's a little bit weird. I'd have to figure out something to fill in that gap, but it's just as easily filled in by the thing getting bigger. Or, well, kind of filled in. But I don't want it to have a big mane. It's supposed to be an adolescent, so it shouldn't be... What are you doing? Oh. So I don't want it to have a huge mane in the first place. That's why I'm trying to make it, you know... slimmer. Plus, he probably should be looking up a little bit more than he was, because that's cats are all about that uppity vibe, you know. Alright, that seems like a reasonable size for the head. Didn't I literally just made it almost exact same size as it was before. Yeah, that settles it. I'm gonna need to take a break. I like what's there now, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna sit on the idea for a while and see if I can't think of something else and come back to it when I'm more refreshed. It's more cat-like. It's cat-ish, cat-y. The custom pose makes it look a lot better, honestly. But those uneven double bullet, those are pissing me off. Doesn't matter which pose it's in, it looks weird. Anyway, thanks for watching me, regardless of how long you watch me or when you watch me. And, you know, this is fun, and maybe, you know, think about subscribing or liking or commenting. Honestly, I don't really mind about not commenting. A lot of people like to be passive watchers or listeners, and I feel like YouTube just keeps trying to pull people out of their shells when it's like, no, just let people watch. They don't want to be engaging, and they just want to vegetate and chillax. I've never used that word very unironically, but there you go. I did. But oh wow. Oh crap! It's 10 a.m. now. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to go to bed. Yeah, thanks for watching. I lost track of time. Yeah, it does kind of move like a cat. It just doesn't look quite like a cat yet, but we'll get there. Peace.